The last of the cursed items has now been teased. This is the tarot cards coming to Phasmophobia with the Cursed Possessions update. Very intrigued about these. Curious to see how they're going to implement them and get them to work gameplay wise. So we've got 7 here as well, which we'll dive into shortly. But tarot cards are a form of divination, so essentially having your past, present, future looked into. People might want readings for different reasons, help you influence your decisions, guide you just for fun, etc. So just how are these going to work in game? We just don't know at the moment. I'm thinking, what if there's something you find in a mission and they can influence certain aspects of the mission? Or something you can choose to use in the lobby, and maybe it will influence the next mission, almost like a bit of a prediction for the future. We will just have to wait and see. Now let's have a look at the cards themselves. So on stream today, myself and my community have had a good look through these and have come up with a few theories, what they could mean. So we're trying to look at links between the pictures and the text here to see if we can decipher anything. So we'll start off with the first one on the left at the front of the screen. Very cheery. It's death. So death, I think this one is quite self-explanatory. Person obviously looking in pain with the word death below. Perhaps this will spawn a hunt or something else. That was our little theory on stream today. Definitely seems to be one of the more negative cards here and will probably result in something very bad happening for you, the player. Next we have the Hermit, and judging by his facial expression, he looks kind of crazy, maybe scared, maybe angry, maybe a mixture of all of them, to be honest. And what is very interesting is that he's wearing a straight jacket, as you may have noted. So what is the purpose of a straight jacket? It is to restrict, confine, maybe even protect, depending on your point of view. So I'm thinking here, maybe confine the ghost to a ghost room, potentially, stop them wandering for a while, which could also protect the player in a way. That's my theory for that one. Also, I think the name The Hermit would tie into this because Hermit, someone that wouldn't go out very much or wouldn't go very far, perhaps hinting at maybe the ghost not being able to move very far as well. Next we have the card The Moon. And the picture here is the crescent moon with a brain behind it. So I'm thinking here the brain would indicate sanity, would reference a sanity using Phasmophobia, the sanity symbol essentially. And maybe this is more of a positive one. Perhaps this one will help restore your sanity. Maybe it will affect the rate at which your sanity drains, either in a positive or negative way. That's what I'm thinking for this one. Next, moving up to the back at the top left, we have the Fool. Unfortunately, getting a bit more difficult to see these, so we're going to have to theorize a little bit more. Looks like a jester with some question marks, maybe revolving around deceiving the player, misleading them. So potentially here I'm thinking fake evidence in the mission with this card. Or maybe things will happen away from the ghost room to mislead the player, maybe interactions, ghost events, etc. Moving right, we have the Wheel of Fortune at the back. We have a sun, some clouds and a moon. Originally, myself and my community during the stream were thinking this could be weather related, but CJ said that it actually wasn't. So that got our cogs turning. We were racking our brains. And someone in my chat actually thought that it could be Ouija board related. You know why? Because on the Ouija board, by the yes, there is a sun icon. And by the no, there is a moon icon. So I think that seems quite plausible. I wonder if it's going to affect the success rate on the Ouija board. Maybe it's going to affect how your sanity drains using the Ouija board. Maybe it's going to guarantee that one spawns in the mission. Or perhaps it's going to link to something else entirely, because with this update, we're going to get some new Ouija board questions added as well, according to the public Trello board. Who knows? And next we have the Tower. Can't see much of this one. Looks like a building. Obviously there's the tower. You can see the spire. On the roof is what looks like a bit of a cross, maybe crucifix symbol. Whether that's related or not, I have no idea. But this one, I have to say, I don't really have many theories. So the word tower makes me think of tall, of course, rising, maybe something positive based off that alone. Or will it affect something on the top floor of a building? Could it change the ghost room? This one is confusing me a little. Don't really have many theories for this one. And finally, we have the Devil. Very ominous card by the looks of it. But the first thing I noticed, look at this anterior pelvic tilt, eh? But I somehow don't think that's relevant. They also seem to have like claws as well. Made me think of like Freddy Krueger. Imagine him just like dragging them down a wall. But anyway, I digress yet again. The Devil. I don't think there's much to say about this one. Sounds very ominous. Something bad's gonna happen. Come on. What is it gonna be though? We just don't know, do we? Could it be hunt related? Make hunts worse in some way, if that's even possible. Sanity related, so you get more hunts. I'm sure it's gonna be a stinker anyway. So that is 7 of the tarot cards coming to Phasmophobia, and just to clarify, I do not have a bloody clue how these are going to work in game. This is all theories and speculation, everything I just said. Some of them my own, and some of them with the help of some of my community in my stream today, so thank you everyone that helped out today as well. But what do you think of these? How do you think they're going to work in game? Do you think you know how any of these in particular are going to work? Do let us know down in the comments, we'll see if we can work anything out. But yes, very exciting to see these come into the game. I think it's going to be a really interesting addition. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.